Definitely not going to get snuck up on in Jupiter, at least in certain areas. It also means that you generally don't have a lot of ways of breaking LOS or finding cover. I do love the Deagle one-shotting that Psy-Sucker, though. That was great. Going to need to put on my anti-chemical gear, which, that's it. I mean, like, put more on, fuck it. I'm pretty sure you can go above 100% on the bar. Just run through. What's it fucking matter? We are strong. We are powerful. That's an issue. How the fuck do you get the... Oh? Just hold F. Yeah, I'll reach his little fingers down the rock to get it for you. Good shit. Now, go and talk to him again. Nothing else to grab in there. Oh, got a free jellyfish. Yeah, I think that sparkler is quite good for us. We can find like 20 more of those. I'd be very happy. You gotta go back to Barricada. We still have the damage resistance, thankfully. And our ballistic resistance is just through the roof. But I heard something. But that doesn't matter too much. Enough hits to the head and you'll still go down. Bots can sometimes hit the shit out of your head. Just every single bullet coming out of a scorpion might hit you square in the noggin. He's as far into this as he possibly could be. I'd much rather he was over here. But we're gonna be sneaky. There's no reason to really alert them, if we can help it. Alright, Pripyat stash. We need to go to a few more areas. Ooh, the Volkov complex. That one's a bit spooky. Anomalous trains like down here, I believe. And I don't know where that other one it said was. Something's doing something out here. I'm gonna have to follow the tracks down to the train. It's like, it could be a bloodsucker or a Psy-Sucker. Not 100%. Been making noise, but I'm not seeing it. Just spend some stamina. Oh. I mean, that's a flesh. Not exactly. That bore's a problem. See something over there. I don't want to get surrounded here. Should let the boar just come to me. Solve that issue. It's one. What was that I saw over here? Swear to God, there better not be mercs over there. Ecologist. Not seeing any mercs. Good. I definitely saw a little something something. Where is it? Okay, so I'm gonna want electricity defense here. Now the intended way for you to do this is to go all the way to the other end, drop down that hole, there you are, and then you make your way to this side of the train while avoiding the ball lightning. Thing about that is that we have a game-breaking mod in here that allows us to mantle. So instead, what you do is yoink. Just like that. Now, one moment. Alrighty. What is the other place we need to get this from? Because there's the Volkaz Northwestern Tunnel. Alright, so this is a couple of fucked up creepy places for us, but we should be fine. If we die, we die. Not in any fantastical raid of the CNPP, but in something pathetic as a burr hanging out in this little facility. Speaking of, so is it gonna like, is that a controller that I see further out? No memento while I take care of this shit. I don't know why a dragon just like shot at him. There's one of them dead. The one's getting a bit too close for my liking. There's a few of them dead. Unfortunately for me, gimme. Throw it at me. Thank you. What the fuck is that? Oh, there's... I thought he was dead. My mistake. I was so confused. I thought like there was a different version of a poltergeist I hadn't seen before standing there or something. No, that asshole was still... Oh, there were three of them. What the fuck? Well, God loves the deagle, so... it was in good hands. Burr skin? Oh, I love me a burr scalp. Just to like complete the collection. That's too bad. Maybe I'll get a controller scalp. It'd be cool. Hey, what was up with the gout of flame behind this asshole as I was shooting him? Just a Playboy mag. Disappointing loot. I don't even know why I picked it up, honestly. Side dog that it probably beat up. I thought I just saw something. No, I always am afraid of places where you are in close proximity with the psychic mutants. With the most dangerous in my eyes being if you are in close proximity to a controller, because they can just do the kill move. We're okay. We're fine. That was weird. Because they can just like do the kill move on you. And you need to run away in order to not die to it. As far as I'm aware, that's what you need to do. Never seen anybody escape it by doing anything else. I saw the cheeky guy like run up and like just start meleeing them, but that's so weird because every time I've ever tested, stop putting it away. I don't want it to be put away. I want it out. But every time I've tried to do something like that, they just completely take over your control, and I can't take out the melee weapon or do quick swipes with it or anything, so no idea. Can't even open up the inventory to try and drop stuff. And against a burr, it's a little bit spooky because the damage you take from objects hitting you is really big. It is huge. Do need some more wood. Do I do? Nope, not mark favorite. Disassemble. Do I have to go this way? No, I don't want to. I feel like I remember there being like chemical hurdies in there. I think you can get in a different way. No reason to take the path of pain when there might be a slightly less pain path. My battery's doing fine. Love me draws. Love it so much. Bunch of rounds, shrapnel rounds I saw in there. That's awesome. Don't want that. That's garbage. On the ground with you. Here we go. That's more my speed. For you, Yadeline. Much rather have the ibuprofen, but whatever. Probably have this thing out. Yeah, I think one of those burrs was, there we go. This one's not nearly so bad. This place was great. I think I remembered one time there was like a... I was so afraid of this was I remembered there being a burr down here and he's just like throwing shit at you the entire time and he can like two-shot you, but... Oh. Just the 3 burrs upstairs. Maybe the other time I was here, maybe he was bugged out. He was just like in the dirt somewhere. Okay, this next place also has some dangerous qualities in my mind, because the last time I went up to this tunnel in an earlier playthrough, there was a motherfucker with a Lapua sniper who one-shot me. So I obviously don't want that to happen again. A lot I can do to stop that from happening. Because if he rolls to hit, and if he rolls to hit that especially, I'm just dead. Which is how it'd be, I suppose. Hey, Chimera, look at that. Should clear that out before we keep walking. Come here, big boy. Good. Indeed. Love that little reload animation. Take all of it. Pretty sure people shooting at it were eCall. Logist, little nerds. Not mercs. Pretty sure. Love me KS-23. 8 freedom. 8 bandits. 8 the CNPP. Simple as. Got that little green effect when you're stepping near radiation. Just the fact that in the north, that's all you ever fucking see. So how should we approach the tunnel? Probably from above would be the smartest thing. Gives the least amount of time for you to be seen by enemies. Do I have any stashes in here? Nope. Good. So we're gonna want to make our way over there. Oh yeah, along with fixing my mouse, I had bought an electric duster. Finally a good version. The one I had previously was a really shitty, like, rechargeable battery thing that just did not fucking work. For how little pressure it put out, it also lasted an incredibly short amount of time. And I would end up spending like a couple hours letting it charge, and then it would function for about maybe 2 minutes of use before needing to be charged again. So that was very disappointing. This new one is great. It is loud as fuck, but of course it is. It's creating a vacuum. It is rapidly pulling in atmosphere in order to power its blowing capabilities. So I shouldn't be surprised about that. Let's switch over to Barricada. But mostly when it ended up working was I had to take the mouse apart, like, entirely. Thankfully the adhesives kind of allowed themselves to be put back. Okay. Gonna engage these guys at a bit of range. Pseudo Giant has fucked off in that direction quite quickly. Keep an eye on him as I'm moving down. But I took it apart. Even, man, when I put it back together, putting that tension spring back on for the mouse wheel was such an ungodly pain. But there was like foreign hair, like strands or threads or something wrapped around the part where the mouse wheel, I'm gonna have to go to AP, part where the, like, mouse wheel little bit enters the sensor. So that's what I ended up working with. Damn it, he moved. That was a great headshot spot. Going back. He's down. Hopefully he'll die. Don't know why my shots aren't taking him out. Oh, there we go. He's dead. So we're gonna wait a sec. There's no reason to get antsy here. Wait like 10 seconds to see if anybody shows themselves. Okay. Oh, flashlight. Really? Unaware. Ooh, that guy's got a huge backpack. As a juiced boy. Wonder what's up with him. What am I hearing? Grenade, I suppose. I'm wearing my outfit, right? Is that a hit? Something's just kind of crinkling behind me. One guy went on the ground. Just in case. I don't want to get hit by that. I don't know its capabilities. I will react as if it is dangerous. So far, got hit? Not very. It kind of hurt my arm, though. Reload just in case. Need to drink some water. My guy is acting thirsty. Don't know if that hit. This guy's gonna be a little annoying. That's a shot. The guy hit it. Might be more than 3 in there. Don't know. Let's take a sip. He's not dead. Arm's not damaged enough to affect accuracy, so we should be fine. Someone else is in here. They are not making themselves known. Which is good for them. But I think these were the only guys. What do we got? We got a grenade. That's always nice to have. It's a functioning AK. No. Maybe there was a branch of Varesk. Maybe there was a branch of Gamma where you could press tab to get out of menus and it didn't pull up the little guy. And I'm just used to that, so I press tab just like on instinct. But now it does pull it up and I think it's a bug. I would rather it didn't pull it up automatically. And a striker. Nothing much. One guy really looked like he had a massive backpack though. I was afraid of them. So I'm pretty sure this is the tunnel. I'm like fairly sure this is the tunnel. There's a psychic and an electric problem in here for us. So we're gonna need a bit of dual protection here. We can get our psychic up. We can get our electric up. Okay, so let's take a little peek. Psychic's going down by a very tiny amount, but I'd rather it was none. So we're gonna take some psi block. Probably drink some coffee. Oh, don't do that. I'm also kind of waiting for the that electric ball to do its thing again. Should be fine. There it is. Just trying to get away from that. We're still fine. Let's get out. Walk through those, you don't take damage. Alright. Do drugs. Do drugs. Powerful in the defense. Powerful in the defense. And we should be good. That should be all three of the necessary parts. Left arm's a little hurt. I'm not sweating it. I think we'll be fine. You can go back to shrapnel. I think one of these guys had a Gauss rifle, actually. I can't remember if it was a Gauss rifle or a Lapua. But it might have been a Gauss rifle that I got killed by up here. It's just very funny. Okay. Straight south and then head over to the scientist. Find out where that pseudo giant went. Could do with a little hunting. Always wanting to roll those pelts. Forgive me if you heard the water. I love how it sounds in my metal flask. I love when I accidentally bump the flask against a surface and then it starts putting out like a very nice ringing sound. I think it is aesthetic as hell. Pseudo giant, bloodsucker. Certainly was a growl. Not hearing the footy stomps of a pseudo giant. Never fucking mind. Asshole was lying in wait. Just kind of growling in his sleep. Kind of aiming low, because I feel like that's where my shots have been needing to go. Come back here. Still not. Oh, that's not a cat, that's it's just part of the music. Slow creaking door opening. Hopefully no mercs here. Sometimes that can be the case. Ooh, good choice. Where do I see you, but I'm not seeing you guys on the map?
Ну, рассказывай давай.
Some more shrapnel, always gotta love it. I think the next place this guy sends us will be in, will be the Jupiter Underground Trail to Pripyat. In which case we'll want to combine that with the Rogue mission, where we go through there anyway. What's dead over here? Huh, random fracture. Two of them. Every time he sees me, I'm walking in like this. Oh, I'm loving what he's actually got going on here, though. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Maybe let's take the gun away. I don't think it needs to be here. Beautiful. Hello. Alright, Red Forest stash and 5,000 rubles. The school, the Vine anomaly, the Vanguard anomaly, the unmarked Electro anomaly. Yep, Pripyat and outskirts. So not even actually in the tunnel, just straight up in Pripyat proper. Okay. That's definitely something we'll do when we take the main mission from Rogue to help to go over there. Get a few things to do for the scientists. Let's go talk to Mercenary Scar then. Back in Zoltan. We'll hit this anomaly cluster along the way. Maybe the one up here as well. Try and see if we can eke out a couple more artifacts. As we have the full empty in the Volat, but we do not have the compass. Who's that? Fuck, it's a goddamn Freedom. I might put on my... Never mind me. That was weird. They were getting way too close for my liking. What was that about? Was that little text about me telling me about like a Freedom death squad coming my way? They're throwing nades at me. Switch to shrapnel. Might need to kill a couple boars. My god, they're shelling my position. I don't like this, like, area for engagement. I'm just gonna fuck off. Got some chemical resistance. It's just lobster eye again. Nothing too special. Take tiny heals. If I'm being chased by Freedomers, I don't want to rely on bloodsucker skin and such. Looks like they gave up. That I heard controller noises. How's my suit? Everything's like fine. This one's getting a little close. Can still wait a bit on it. Shrapnel's good. Like how they were implying that I'm hiding from someone because I'm hanging out in Jupiter. I am advancing the fields of science, you fucking cretins. Ooh, 2 of them. Yoink. And a little yoink. It's a fountain and another sponge, did that say? What was that? Oh, it might have been Signet. We have 3 now. I've been Signet indeed. Wonder if I could have, I mean, like, maybe I would have fought those guys if it wasn't for the fact that we were sitting directly next to a Freedomer base, or at least a spot where a bunch of Freedom people were. So it's just extremely awkward to actually, like, stand up and try to fight them, when instead I could do the severely better for my health thing and just fucking walk away. Just walking away is an incredibly important thing to learn. Helps in a lot of games. Helps in a lot of them. Loving this little picture of Zen. Or should I call it Zaton? Might be closer to a Zaton than a Zaton. Hello? You gonna crash on me? No? Yes? Okay. Gonna take that 15% reduction. So I want to get this rare stash over here. This rare stash over here is not lightly guarded. Let's make sure we're wearing all the right stuff. Good shit. Excuse-moi. Well, this won't do. I wish to thin your numbers before I get close. Just to see if I can get their attention. I've already cleared this place out. Don't believe I did. Okay. Might just be one of those they don't get aggroed until you get closer kind of deals. The fact that nobody's out front is a little weird. That reflection is moving so fast in those windows. What the? Where's the Merc presence? Excuse me? Oh, wait. There we go, there's one. Keep it frosty, keep it professional, headshots only. Spooked me. Gotta love Barricada. You got to. Oh. It's one of their vendors. He didn't have anything. This also looked like a vendor. Yeah. Where is everybody? 2 capacitors though. That's nice. Oh, speaking of capacitors, I have some shit to bitch about. Y'all will love this little bit of juice. So recently, also there's like no marks here. There's nobody here. So recently I had to, like, my shower broke. Just stepped in it one day and the floor fucking cracked. So that was a pain. It was broken like a month before the guy was finally able to come out and fix it. And the day that we were finally going to be able to use it again, like he laid down that weird cheesecloth stuff. No idea what the hell is going on there. Something about fiberglass and woven shit. Like whatever you do, you melt that cheese on my shower floor. If it fixes it, I don't care. And the day that it was supposed to be ready for us and fixed and such is the day that our AC broke. And at first, I was denying that it was broken because it was just like a super hot day and I was feeling the air come out of it, and it wasn't really cold at all. It was just kind of air being moved through, and I was like, man, it's just one of those really hot days, huh? It can't keep up. It can't keep up with the problem because I'm just so fucking used to things sucking. And I'm used to like living in an apartment where the little air conditioner that we had, because there's no air conditioning in an apartment, you have to provide it yourself, just couldn't really handle keeping a room cold, or at least cooler, at certain temps. So I like told my dad about it. I was just like, man, it sucks that it's like just so hot that it can't really push out cold air. And he was like, it's broken? And I said, no, it's not broken, you know, it's just super hot out. That's what happens, you know. And then I brought it up to my girlfriend that it sucks that it's so hot. Then she was like, wait a fucking minute, we have AC, why isn't it working? And I tried to convince her that no, it's working, you know, it's just blah and blah. And she was like, no. And then I thought for a second and I was like, wait a minute, you're right, no. And it eventually led to this whole thing. After like restarting it, after flipping the breakers and stuff, I found out that like the compressor outside, or condenser, I forget which part is in which, it's like there's a condenser with a compressor in it, or it's the other way around, was just straight up not turning on anymore. Because I remembered, wait a minute, every single day I listen to that big bastard like turning on, because it's a foot outside my window. And it's loud as shit. It's a giant fan, but it wasn't turning on at all. And then eventually, after like resetting it a few times and then running out there to check, when it was supposed to be turning on, it was doing a little click, like something was telling it, hey, turn on. But then it would fail to actually come on. So like I was just kind of panicking because those things can be so expensive, and it's not my like money. Like, you know, I'm renting from my dad. You know, if something breaks, he's the one that has to pay for it. But just the fact that, like, where are you? Come on, come here, jellyfish. Thank you. But just like the fact that my car needed its battery replaced, like, I was trying to bring my girlfriend to her appointment, and we walk out there and the car just will not fucking respond. I can't even unlock the doors. That's like a bit of panic. That's a stressful day of like having to go out, spend a couple $100 on a new battery. And then the showers broke. Whoa. What's happening? What's happening? How do I fix this? I forget how to play this video game. Ran through quite the radiation patch. What the hell? No, I ain't playing around with this. Just, big meds. Take an ibuprofen. Our arm's fucked up now. But just that on top of shower breaking, on top of then this AC thing happened, like I was just so fucking stressed. We were able to, it was a Saturday, so almost every single place was closed. But we were able to find a place that could send a guy out that night. And thankfully a couple other places returned my call, so I was able to actually kind of like shop around and get them to tell me what they believed like would be about the amount we would have to pay no matter what. And it was like, in order just to get someone to come out to look at the damn thing is like a $300 fee, like $250 fee for it being the weekend, and it's just a diagnostic fee. And I thought that is some absolute fucking horse shit, but sure, whatever. And then
What's up, bro?
and then they were telling me that like your most likely best outcome is like $300, because if it's like a blown capacitor or something that can be replaced, and it's $300, and I'm like, $300 fucking dollars you to replace a capacitor? Forgive me, but that shit sounds way over fucking tuned expense wise. But I'm not telling them that, I'm telling everyone else that. But then they said, and if the model needs to replace, that's like, it could be upwards like $5 to $7 grand, and like that fucking floored me. I was about to be sent to another fucking world. I was just like panicking. The guy eventually came, he went out there to fix it. I was just feeling so bad because it was like, since it was same day, I had went from like jokingly telling my dad that nothing was wrong to then having to tell him, hey, no, this is broken. Hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring a guy here. Hey, he's coming today. Hey, no, like, you're not gonna be here in time to be able to see him or anything. But my dad is like so chill. That's been like one of the greatest things about it. He just said, no, have him fix whatever is broken. He needs to fix it. And eventually when he brought me the bill, it was thankfully it was like $600 for him to come here and replace a capacitor. My dad was just like thankful that somebody was able to come and fix it, while I was like almost having a panic attack about like having to tell a family member, hey, you know, here's a $600 bill. Have fun with that. Okay, we gotta fight off some fucking cats. Don't worry about this shit. I was once up there, like in a nice spot for fighting them, and then one of them leapt that whole way up and fucking, fuck you, and knocked me down. So that was hilarious. Take some shots at these bad boys. I'm gonna throw some nades actually. Oh, that was just a whole thing. I absolutely fucking hated that. When I was in the apartment, I was okay with them being charged to fix our shit. Who gives a shit? Gives a shit. Apartment guys are assholes. I think he's sitting outside. Like, can he die? Like, I don't want to go out. God damn it. He seems to be okay. Alright, he took care of it. There are a couple nades. I hope he's not pissed about that. I wasn't expecting him to go wander outside of the walls when we have a bunch of shit we're gonna have to kill. Why am I even picking these up? Why am I picking up 300 pseudo dog fangs?
Hey, buddy.
No momento. Alright. You idiot boy. We did it. So can you tell me about the surviving members of Lebedev's group? I have it on good authority that you know something about this. I do know something. I'm afraid I can't tell you all that much, though. Most of my knowledge isn't much more than rumors. Have you heard about the stalker known as Strider and the crew he runs with? Apparently, they're all former mimiabers of the Monolith, but they rebelled against their masters and these days are engaged in a guerrilla campaign against their former comrades. Rumor has it that these outcasts count former members of Clear Sky amongst their ranks. You'll find Strider and his unit in Jupiter, close to the former armored checkpoint. Used to be the stomping grounds of a bunch of bandits led by this guy named Valet. Till he took one in the dome, anyway. So, we now have to go to Strider, who is back down in Jupiter. What time is it? Got like 10 minutes. I think we can sprint down there and talk to him. Not much of a big deal. I kind of want to just get that done and then run back home before I end this session. So hopefully we can do that without too much of a big deal. God, I can't imagine if the whole unit needed to be replaced. I cannot imagine. What would suck is such absolute balls. But yeah, no, that was just all a culmination of like several stressors at once. The battery thing was just like out of nowhere. Because I had within the last year gotten my car checked up and they said the battery was fine. But I suppose it doesn't take much for technology to sometimes just go kaput. I mean, I've had that car since like 2015? 2015-ish, I'd say. So that's almost a decade of the same car with the same battery. So I'm probably quite lucky. I mean, it's the same tires too. I'm probably quite lucky with how long that thing has gone without having any sort of major issue. And that one, the battery, I was being told by multiple people, like, if you're gonna have a problem, that's one of the easiest problems in the world. When I went and got the battery too, I had the man replace it for me, because I've never done that shit. I don't want to fuck it up. And like, he brought his toolkit out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna learn something today. I'm gonna learn a valuable skill. He then and then like takes out a wrench, loosens exactly 3 bolts, pulls it out, and puts the new one in. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It's just like a sleeve and then 3 bolts to put it down. I was floored by how easy that shit is. I think I will very easily be able to replicate that. I mean, like, the worst case scenario is just I'm not gonna have the fucking wrench. Straws needs a little bit of love. I need to up the reliability on this thing. It's getting hurt very fast. I'm using the hell out of it, but, you know, that's a good thing. The next order of business for a major upgrade for our character would be obtaining an exosuit manual, of which, as far as I'm aware, you get them from Monolith soldiers. Just any sort of Monolith member. You kill them, they drop dead, they have a very small chance of having it. I love the Deagles so much. So sick. Oh, there's someone in there. I was kind of peeking a little bit. I wanted to... Unisig. We can fight some Unisig. They've got good shit. Do I have any more nades? Got 2. It looked like they were both coming down the stairs. Yep, there they are. Really? You're not dead? I hear something, I think, behind me. I'm a little worried about that. I think one of them tried to throw a nade, but my nade exploded and stopped it. Definitely hit him in the head. It's a legend, so he's got really good shit. Okay, yeah, the reload on this thing definitely also changes your camera. It might stop me from ever using this thing again, because that is disorienting. Just too bad I love the look of the Mauser. Nah, he can't hit that from there. Surprised I put 2 AP rounds in his dome and he's still good. I mean, the AP for this probably sucks. I don't have my big helmet on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there he is. Yeah, one of them just went down. One more. Ugh. Bleeding out indeed. Did that other guy go down? It's too bad that I didn't see it. I might have wanted to watch him for another moment just to make sure. I don't want to walk in there with a legend walking around. Just keep both in eye line. No one's peeking. I might have got him. Alright, walk in with the Barracuda. There's the legend. That is like the most disrespectful way to kill him, but sometimes the ass is the only thing you can see and shoot. M249 saw, take the suppressor, take the bolt, because I'm pretty sure we already have one of these at home. This thing, the IBAS suit. Considered the bare minimum of what should be worn in situations where conflict with armed SSU forces seems inevitable. Belt slots bad, BR class bad, weight carried bad. Upgrades. 2 more belt slots. Otherwise, no, it just isn't better than our suit, not at all. Oh my god, the fucking Freedomer is here. Took that guy out in one shot though, gotta love Barracuda. Doesn't that mean? Yeah, it means that those people hunting me are here now. I'm not really afraid of that vet. I am afraid of this guy. He's down. Not a big deal. Okay, we're fine. This Mauser's been treating me well. I like it. It's been much better than the SKS. Too bad about that suit not being all that good. Could take these 2 pieces from that. Where's the guy in the Seva suit? He's just gone. Should I take these parts? I mean, no, I don't need them. I really don't need them. Where's your weapon? There's no way that's what you were wearing. That's not... That's what you were... What? Oh, maybe he picked it up because you died. Yeah, you had the M4. Well, I'm gonna go check in here real quick. Seva suit guy can just... I don't know, just hang around, I guess. He's not doing much. He's in Jupiter. He wants to be led to wild territory. No, thank you. Nothing in here? Actually, it's an artifact. Where are you? Underneath? A free ring. Look at that. Is it above? Maybe it was on top of the train. Oh, there it is. This one. Chemical resistance. Otherwise, I don't particularly care. Not even gonna take the multi-tool. Where the hell did Zapasuit guy go? I've never seen an enemy so wholly and utterly disengage. Saw his friend get popped and wanted nothing to do with it. Ooh, I love the DVL. Sometimes that's just the way it be, I suppose. It's the protector, right? Yep, yep, yep. Just saw it, and thankfully you can remember it. This was definitely a bounty hunting group. Oh, do I have this one? I don't care, I'm grabbing it. Just in case. Love it. Love the P90. Oh yeah, we were here for something specific before I got sidetracked. Ooh, I love the fog in that basin. That's actually gorgeous. I wonder if this comes out as a good photo. The colors aren't too great, but I'm liking it. I think the gun's a bit awkward. Ooh, that takes up too much of the screen though. I want this. Yeah, this is fantastic. I mean, look at that. The fog in the basin just adds such an atmosphere. Such an atmosphere. I share the screenshots that I get with my girlfriend every once in a while, just like the last collection that I've had. And it's great because she has a very good eye for this kind of stuff too. I say too. I shouldn't say that. That implies that I have a good eye for it. But she's able to pick out perspective and good color and how the eye is drawn. So especially like if I have to make some choices, I'll ask her to help me out with that. 'Cause there's so much beauty to be shown in this game. You just gotta have the patience to look for it. And to every once in a while allow yourself to just stop and consider what it's showing to you. Almost kind of makes me wonder why I haven't picked up a healthy hobby like photography out in nature. I'm certain that I would find moments that make me feel that way, but my physical uncomfiness supersedes any desire to see something beautiful. That. So I can definitely see why I haven't taken part in that at all. What's up, Strider? Yo, sick. Was that corn? I hear you have some former members of Clear Sky in your ranks. Can I speak with them? I work for Clear Sky and we're looking for our comrades. Aren't I duty? We do have some guys who used to be with Clear Sky. They were monolith soldiers like the rest of us, until the sea consciousness loosened its grip. Now we stand together against the monolith. Or can I meet them? I'm afraid you're too late. Their unit's gone on a mission to eastern Pripyat, and unfortunately, they haven't reported in yet. If you hurry, you might be able to catch up with them. I don't have many men, so I can't spare anyone for a rescue mission. Thank you for the info. Alright, that's another one of those go to Pripyat things, so that nicely brings us to a situation where we're going to have like 4 or 5 missions in this small area once we get Rogue's thing and he wants to head on over there. When we go through Jupiter Underground, what's gonna end up happening is that you skip Pripyat and you end up about over here-ish? No, you end up right here. Coming out from the Jupiter Underground. Right next to where Strelok and these guys are gonna be. It's gonna make it easy to do a couple of missions back to back. From here, let's head home. Put away the stuff, decompress. This was a great little outing, couple hours of adventure. But I'm getting a little hungry. I'm gonna put some potatoes in the microwave, some frozen potatoes, gotta love it. I'm not chopping up potatoes every time I want to eat, damn it. Put that in there. I seasoned and ground some beef ahead of time. It's been one of my favorite things, just like cooking like a pound of ground beef, seasoning it ahead of time. And you just like get some veggies, whatever you feel like eating, slap them in a bowl together, put on your favorite sauce. I'm a degenerate, so I've been buying combination sauces that have mayonnaise in them. I know that I could save quite the pretty penny if I just mixed in the mayonnaise myself with some things. Which, maybe one day I'll try it. Maybe I'll get a little jar, get some mayonnaise, maybe some like Miracle Whip instead or something along those lines. And I'll just mix in like, I don't know, ketchup, smoked paprika, maybe some smoked stuff, maybe some Chipotle stuff. But for now, I am lazy, unless I just buy pre-made stuff of that sort. I want to check this out. There's a few dead bodies over here. Dogs. Just dogs. Alright, let's leave. Might be fun. It might be fun kind of experimenting and trying to learn what seasonings I would like best. I mean, one of the most obvious next steps is to stop buying frozen vegetables and instead like saute up and cook my own vegetables to put in there, but I'm not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. And potatoes, that's barely a vegetable. It's like starch incarnate. They do come with a lot of the nutrients that the body needs, but there's a lot of macros that I'd be missing if I'm like, well, I'm eating potatoes, so that's it. I've done it. Didn't I like killed a pseudo dog over here or some shit. Okay. It is a little annoying, like having to cook like every 2 days, because like a pound of ground beef doesn't go very long. But I really like the fact that for one, it's getting me in the habit of doing things more often, which is great. It's fantastic. That is a very good thing to do. Whatever you can do to make it so that you're doing like a little thing every day. There's people right there? They are. Who are you? He calls zombies. What the fuck? Where's your monolith handlers? Do I have nades? Indeed. Well, first off. And also, I don't want to be below them. I want to be above them. Where'd that nade go, by the way? Maybe it didn't get thrown. I guess it didn't get thrown. Weapon got switched. For all that work I put into cleaning the mouse wheel, I think it's still a little dirty in there. But it's not a huge deal right now. Oh, is that a... It's an AS valve with a functioning barrel. Not that I actually need to care about the barrels, because I have an expert kit. But it is one less thing I need to worry about. Let's bring that home. We'll see. The AS Val is definitely one of the 9x39s I would be willing to fix up. Except, don't I just have the way cooler version? I think I do. We'll see. We'll see what kind of scopes each one can take, depending on accuracy levels and such. I might be okay with turning this one into like a DMR of some sort. Just something that I tap fire. Ooh, no, I've already got a shot from here. This bridge has already showed its ooh, maybe one from like... Oh, this is great. Can I bring out the sniper for this? It's still really heavy in the frame, but maybe we can do kind of like this. Ooh. So which one am I gonna do? Oh man, the frame rate looks beautiful with the water right now. Wonder which one between that one and the and that other shot I got with the foggy basin I would use. Maybe I'll just kind of like include the shot like some point in the video in order to help the rejects still get some time to shine. I uploaded them once in like a community post on YouTube. And unfortunately, fucking community posts on YouTube, when you upload an image, they get like sized to like a perfect square. It was awful. It was atrocious. They massacred my beautiful shot. So I'm not super into that. I almost wish that I could have 2 thumbnails for a video. And like and it would change from one to the other while you're looking at it. That would be super cool. That'd be so sick. I would love to have multiple thumbnails on a video sometimes. When there's too many good moments. There are too many good moments. Or maybe I'll just steal that moment and I'll use it for the next video. I'll double dip. I've already done it once. Ooh, naughty me. I love this game. Oh, man, no, we can't. We can't just every time there's just a... Oh, but look at the way that the light bounces off of the fog. The coloration, the just like the faded nature of it. Oh, it's glorious. It's so stalker-like. Oh. But I love it when a game just lets me like exhale and feel comfortable in just knowing that I'm just having fun just engaging with it. It's the exact opposite of the last session that I had where I was just so upset by it. I just wasn't having any fun. Just shooting at guys with my SKS for like 5 minutes a piece because none of my bullets felt like they were doing any damage, if I was even hitting them. It's one of the problems that happens with games like this that lean so heavily into the simulation side of things, where they're like, well, we can't give you a hit marker. That wouldn't make any sense. You don't have hit markers. And yes, that is true, but the player loses a lot of feedback when things like that are happening. Which is why that I really like those sounds that you get when you hit a headshot sometimes. And you'll hear like something really wet or like glass breaking because you hit somebody in maybe like a Seva suit. Love it. I think it's a fantastic design choice. But, you know, again, in other situations where you're just like taking shots and you have no fucking clue if they're hitting, it can be so discouraging because you just have no fucking clue. I love the laser sight ending right there for the gun and being like an obvious... Oh man, that's so funny looking. I don't want to leave my future self with a bunch of chores, so we should take care of some of this. Yeah, this bad boy. What kind of scopes can you take? It can take everything. I wish I could bring up 2 detailed views and compare them. That would be really cool. 77% accuracy, 82% handling. More accurate, less handling. I tried to scroll it over again. Type D. They take the... No, they take... You're not even what I thought you were. You're 545. I am an idiot. I'm looking at 9x39s. I do have one of you. Alright, sick. I'll just take this bit out. Take you out and put the good one in. Whoops. Give me the bad one. There you are. Alright, sick. That's just a straight upgrade. Oh, what about the P90, though? You got this one. Don't have the cool one. Getting screwed out of a Galil is so sad to me. Okay, this P90 goes in. It's gonna definitely replace this one. That's the nerd version. This one's the sick, cool-looking version. I love it when everything looks alien. I love when it looks like it was designed by Valve. Alright, I'm leaving chores for myself in the future. Until next time.